jersey, no whistle. Take away. Giannis from Brandon. Giannis Antetokounmpo has 44 and the lead at 111-110.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is doing it again in the 2025-26 season.
Danny Green tried to pass. He had the basket, the rim, and the net in his way. Up and down. Oh, my goodness. A highlight for the ages on night number.
And he's doing it at an absolutely terrifying level.
15-rebound game with 6 assists.
Oh, my goodness.
There it is. 33. And 1.
The Milwaukee Bucks' two-time MVP and 2021 Finals MVP is 31 years old now, yet he looks stronger.
High pick and roll. Giannis on the loose. Oh, he didn't. Oh.
Faster and more dominant than ever. On January 28, 2026, in a nationally televised matchup against the Boston Celtics at Fiserv Forum, Giannis put on a two-way masterclass that left the defending champs shell-shocked.
DiVincenzo's dunk giving Dante his first points in the game. Giannis Antetokounmpo, I guess. And again, Jim Boylan takes an Antetokounmpo.
44 points, 15 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 blocks, and 2 steals in a 121-108 Bucks victory.
Giannis, oh my goodness, Chandler, I know you used to play here. You don't anymore.
This performance wasn't just scoring, it was total domination on both ends of the floor.
Side, Chris Paul involved in that. Chris Paul, Giannis takes it away. Ahead for Hill, back for Giannis, what a pass! Giannis Antetokounmpo and George.
Today, we're breaking down the monster highlights, key stats, defensive masterstrokes, and why Giannis is still the most unstoppable force in the league.
Timeout, he was a plus 14 for the Celtics.
Oh my, Giannis! How did he stretch out at the last for that?
Let's get into it. From the opening tip, Giannis set the tone. First possession, he caught the ball at the top of the key, attacked Jason Tatum off the dribble, and finished with a powerful one-handed dunk over Al Horford. The rim shook. The Bucks never looked back.
Humphrey screen and a steal by Giannis. Here it comes.
By the end of the first quarter, he already had 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 blocks. One of them a chase-down rejection on Derek White that went viral instantly. Over 400,000 views on X in the first hour. Boston tried switching everything, but Giannis just punished every mismatch.
O'Quinn inside, missing. Monroe has it. He finds Giannis, rolls back. See you later.
When they put Horford on him, Giannis backed him down and hit a soft fadeaway. When they put Tatum on him, he blew by for acrobatic finishes. First quarter efficiency. 6 of 8 FG, 14 points, plus 12 plus minus. Second quarter is where the Bucks pulled away, and Giannis did most of the damage. He started bullying Porzingis in the post. Drop step, spin, power dunk.
That opportunity.
However, the Bucks are the best overall rebounding team. Giannis! That's an oh my Giannis, yes!
Then he ran a pick and roll with Brook Lopez, rolled hard, caught the lob, and flushed it two-handed. On the defensive end, he was everywhere. A steal on Drew Holiday, a block on Jaylen Brown's drive, and a help side rejection on Tatum that led to a fast break dunk the other way. Halftime numbers: 26 points, 11 to 15 field goals, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks, 1 steal. True shooting 86.7%. Boston was visibly frustrated. Tatum picked up a technical foul after complaining about a no call on Giannis. Third quarter, more domination. Giannis opened with a coast-to-coast dunk after grabbing a defensive rebound. Then came the highlight of the night. Boston in transition, Tatum tried to finish over him. Giannis met him at the apex and swatted it into the third row. The Fiserv Forum crowd lost their minds. The clip hit 1.2 million views in 12 hours. On the next possession, he isolated on Porzingis, pump faked, drove baseline, and finished with a reverse slam. By the end of 3, he had 38 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 blocks. Boston's defense was in shambles. They had no answer. Fourth quarter was cleanup time. Giannis sat most of it, but checked back in with 5 minutes left when Boston made a mini run. He immediately answered with a step-through dunk over Horford and a mid-range jumper to push the lead back to 15. Final stat line: 44 points, 17 to 24 field goals, 1 to 3 three-point field goals, 9 to 11 free throws, 15 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 blocks, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, plus 24 plus-minus in 34 minutes. Shooting splits: 70.8% FG, 81.8% FT, 75% TS. He outscored Tatum, 28 points, and Brown, 24, combined in the paint, 28 to 18. Why was this performance so dominant on both ends? Offense: Giannis is still unguardable in transition, 1.6 PPP. In the post, 1.3 PPP. And on cuts/lobs, 1.5 PPP. His 17 field goals came from everywhere: drives, post-ups, putbacks, transition. He shot 70% inside the arc. Defense: 3 blocks, 2 steals, countless contests, and help rotations. He held Tatum to 9 of 22 shooting when primary defender and forced Boston to 42% FG when he was on the court. His length, lateral quickness, and basketball IQ make him a top 3 defender when locked in. This game fits his 25-26 dominance. Through late January, Giannis is averaging 31.2 points, 12.4 rebounds, 6.8 assists, 1.4 blocks, 1.2 steals on 58.4% FG. MVP frontrunner numbers. Bucks are 26-14, second in East. Games like 50 versus Hawks, December, 46 versus Knicks, and now 44 versus. Celtics show he's peaking again. His two-way impact, plus 11.6 net rating on court, is elite. Kevin Durant may have the skill, Luka the handles, Jokic the vision. But when Giannis is locked in on both ends, nobody dominates like him. 44-15-8 versus the Celtics on national TV, that's a statement. The Greek Freak is still the league's most terrifying force. Smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for more NBA breakdowns. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Giannis MVP again? Bucks title favorites?